Cultivating emotional intelligence, the heart of effective teaching. Students don't learn from people they do not feel connected to, says Dr. Linda Darling Hammond. Think about your most memorable teacher, the one who truly impacted you. Was it because of how smart they were or how they made you feel? Chances are it wasn't their content that changed you. It was their connection. That's emotional intelligence in action, the secret superpower in every great teacher. Emotional intelligence, often called EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions, and to recognize, understand, and influence the emotions of others. Here we are talking to you about trauma, attachment styles, learning styles, intelligence types. You have yours. Even the psychologists tell us that we think about 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day. So here are your 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day, juxtaposing it with about 30 people in your classes. So we understand you, but emotional intelligence will support you to overcome this overwhelm. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions. It is also the ability to recognize, understand, and influence the emotions of others while it is happening at the same time. It's not about being nice. It's about being in awareness, being wise, and being intentional with your thoughts, with your words, and with your actions. Daniel Coleman, the psychologist who popularized the concept, says, IQ might get you hired. EQ gets you promoted. In education, we might rephrase that to say, IQ may help you teach a subject. EQ helps you to reach a student. Let's break it down into 5 simple teachable skills. Number 1 is self-awareness, knowing what you feel and why. Number 2 is self-regulation, managing impulses before they manage you. Number 3 is motivation, staying driven even when things get tough. Number 4, empathy, understanding others' feelings and perspectives, irrespective of what you're going through. Number 5, social skills, building healthy relationships and resolving conflicts. According to OECD, teachers with higher emotional intelligence have 30% better classroom management and significantly lower stress levels. When last did you pause to identify what you were feeling before reacting to a student? Imagine you walk into a class frustrated from traffic. You don't mean to, but your tone is very sharp. Students grow quiet, defensive, withdrawn. That's emotional contagion. Your emotions set the tone, it sets the climate of your classroom. Science says that emotions are contagious within 7 seconds. Your mood multiplies across the room faster than your words do. So pause for 10 seconds and ask yourself, what emotion am I bringing into my class today before you walk into that room? Is it helping or hindering my learners? Keep a mood tracker journal. Jot 1 emotion and trigger daily for a week. You'll begin to understand. You begin to notice a pattern and control points. As said earlier by Viktor Frankl, between stimulus and response, there's a space. In that space lies your power to choose your reaction. And you have a choice. You always have a choice. A student talks back rudely. You have 2 seconds to decide, react or respond. Self-regulation is that sacred pause. Some of the practical tools for self-regulation is to box breathe. Inhale 4 seconds, hold 4 seconds, exhale 4 seconds, hold 4 seconds. Name it to tame it. When you label an emotion, I'm feeling irritated, and please make sure that you're not saying I am irritated. They're 2 different things. I'm irritated, you're owning it. I'm feeling irritated, you're an observer. A participant observer. So you're participating in the observation. So I'm feeling irritated. That's also easy to resolve. and change than I'm irritated. You reduce its intensity by up to 40%. Reframe your judgments. Shift from he's disrespectful to he's struggling to manage frustration. One teacher began practicing silent breathing before responding to defiant students. Within a month, her detentions dropped by 50%. Students said that she had become softer but stronger. Why do you teach? For the paycheck, the purpose, the passion? When challenges pile up, external motivation fades. What sustains you is instinctive motivation, a sense that your work matters. People lose motivation not because they are tired of work, but because they forget why they started in the first place, according to Simon Sinek. Complete the sentence below. When I teach, I'm shaping the future by 1, 2, 3. What is that for you? What are you shaping the future by? Keep it somewhere visible so that it reminds you and re-energizes you each time you're feeling tired or overwhelmed. Empathy is the ability to feel with people, not just for them. It's the invisible thread between hearts that build trust, belonging, and safety. A student keeps falling asleep in class. Instead of shouting, one teacher asks gently, "What's going on? What has changed?" It turns out the child was waking up at 4 a.m. to help his mother sell before school. The question changed everything. Seek first to understand and then be understood, as Stephen Covey says. If the teacher had resorted to punishment, she never would have found out the truth. Each week, choose one student who frustrates you the most. Ask them about their day. Be interested in their hopes, their dreams, their feelings, what is going on in their lives. You'll start to see behavior shift, not because of punishment, but because of presence. Teaching is a relationship profession. You're not just transferring knowledge, you're managing micro relationships every day. So to build healthy relationships in your classroom, use student names often. Acknowledge effort publicly. Correct privately. Celebrate small wins weekly. Share a little of your own humanity, a story, a struggle, a laughter. In Kenya, a teacher started Friday Joy Moments, where every student shared one thing they were grateful for. Within a term, class cooperation rose, bullying incidents declined. Students may forget what you taught them, but they will never forget how you made them feel, according to Carl Buchner. This week, practice one of the following daily. Start your morning with a 2-minute emotional check-in. Before reacting, take one deep breath and reframe your judgment. Ask a question that draws out what's going on. Journal one emotional win from class each day. End each lesson with a 30-second gratitude reflection with your students. How can I bring more of my heart into my teaching this week? Reflect on that. My dearest teacher, you may not always control your learner's environment, but you can always influence their emotional climate. When your calm meets their chaos, when your empathy meets their fear, you teach the greatest lesson of all, how to be a human. Emotional intelligence is not a soft skill. It's a sacred skill that transforms classrooms into communities. Let your teaching flow not only from the head, but be led by the heart. If this course inspired you, please do like the video, comment on your favorite insight, share it with another teacher, because emotionally intelligent teachers create emotionally resilient students. Thank you very much for joining us on this course. We do hope that it has been beneficial to you, and you will join us on the next course on assessing understanding, not just memory.